So some important dates. Unit 2, quiz 1 is the 11th, which is Friday. And then Unit 1A remediation. So that was that whole module in Canvas. If you failed Unit 1A test, you need to do all of those little quizzes and videos by the 16th. I think that's next Wednesday. It's 1 week from today. You need to have that done if you want to take the rescue test. Okay? So take a minute and answer this question. If the sides of a triangle are negative 2x plus 3, 9x, and negative 6x plus 4, what is the perimeter? Those are all the three sides. What do you have to do to find perimeter? Add all the sides together. Okay, so you add all those together. You add them, and so we're going to combine like terms. We have negative 2x, negative 6x, which will give you what? Negative 8x. Combine that with a positive 9x. What do you get? Just x, right? And then so we have positive 4, positive 3. What's 3 plus 4? 7. So we have x plus 7. Questions? So I have smiley face equals x plus 2. Star equals 6x minus 10. This red dot is 3x to the 4th minus 5x squared plus 8. This little flower is 5x cubed minus 4x squared plus x minus 12. So do 1, 2, and 3 right now. Okay, let's go over these. Number 1 is the red dot minus the flower. Okay. So we have the red dot, which is 3x to the 4th minus 5x squared plus 8. Okay, so 3x to the 4th. And is there an x cubed term? Now, what I like to do is put in a placeholder. So I'm going to put plus 0x cubed, just so it lines up a little bit easier. So we have minus 5x squared. Do we have an x term? Do we have an x term? No. So I'm going to put 0x. Just as a placeholder, you don't have to do this. This helps me see what I'm doing a little bit better. And then plus 8. Now we are subtracting the flower. So when you subtract, you're going to end up changing all of those signs, right? So I'm going to go ahead and change them right now. So that's going to be a negative 5x cubed. Negative would be a positive 4x squared. Change the sign for the x, that's going to be a negative x. Change the sign for the 12, that's going to be a positive 12. Does everyone follow what I did? Okay. I can't combine anything with this 3x to the 4th, so it stays 3x to the 4th. 0x cubed minus 5x cubed is just negative 5x cubed. Negative 5x squared plus 4x squared is what? Just negative x squared. 0x minus x is just negative x. And then what's 8 plus 12? 20. Okay. And then number 2, we have smiley face plus star. So the smiley face was x plus 2. And the star was 6x minus 10. Adding those. So what's x plus 6x? 7x. What's 2 minus 10? -8. And then number 3, what are you doing? Multiply. So we have smiley face times star, which is the same 2 things we used in number 2. So we have x plus 2 times 6x minus 10. Binomials are kind of unique in that you can use FOIL, you can use distributive method. But when you get to where you're multiplying a binomial times a trinomial, or even a trinomial times a trinomial, there's a lot going on. So I like to organize this in a box. Has anyone ever heard of the box method for multiplying? Okay, so watch. So I have a binomial times a binomial. So we have x and then plus 2. So we have 6x minus 10. You can. But for the problems that we're going to do today, some of them, when you have a big trinomial times a binomial, you have 6 terms to deal with after you multiply. It just organizes it a lot better when you have a box. So that's why I'm showing you this now. What's 6x times x? 6x squared. What's 6x times 2? 12x. What's negative 10 times x? Negative 10x. And then what's negative 10 times 2? There you go. Then we would combine these two. So we have 6x squared, and then what's 12x minus 10x? Plus 2x minus 20. This should all be reviewed. So today what we're going to do, it's still dealing with polynomials. So we've got this fancy term called function notation, and that's what we're going to be doing today. So you need to put your phones up. And number 1 says m of x plus h of x. So you find m of x and you find h of x and you add them, kind of like we did in the warm-up. These were just prettier. We had stars, smiley faces, and flowers. Okay. Now what is m of x? That polynomial right there that says 2x cubed minus 5x squared plus 12x plus 24. And then we have, yes, h of x is here, which is x minus 2. So you're just adding those together. And just line it up where it goes. Can't combine anything with a 2x cubed. Bring that down. Same for the negative 5x squared. What's 12x plus x? 13x. And then 24 minus 2? 22. Okay. Is yours in the same order as mine? Which is a little. Does 3 come before 2 on your paper like it does mine? Yes. Okay. No. 2. I'll do it in the correct order. Okay. So number 2 says g of x times p of x. So G of x is here, G of x is there. So this is a binomial times a trinomial. Use the box method. So we have a binomial, which is 2 terms. Trinomial is 3 terms. Our binomial is 2x minus 1. 2x minus 1 here. And then the trinomial is 3x squared plus 9x minus 12. What is 3x squared times 2x? 6x to the third, or 6x cubed. What is 9x times 2x? 18x squared. What is negative 12 times 2x? Negative 24x. What's 3x squared times negative 1? Negative 3x squared. What's 9x times negative 1? Negative 9x. What's negative 12 times negative 1? 12. Okay, so then combine your like terms. 18x squared and negative 3x squared. Then you've got negative 9x, negative 24x. You have to combine those. Still keep your answers in standard form. So this is going to be 6x cubed. What is 18x squared minus 3x squared? What's 18 minus 3? 15. So that's going to be 15x squared. What's negative 24x plus negative 9x? You combine those. What's 24 plus 10? 34. Take one away, so that's 33. Your signs are negative, so that's negative 33x, and then plus 12. See why I like the box method? Keeps it all nice and neat. Yeah, I need a lot of space for this. Number 3, f of x minus w of x. Okay, so we're going to need some placeholders. Maybe. So we have 2x cubed minus 5x squared. This is m of x. Plus 12x plus 24. And we are subtracting this. We're subtracting 2x to the 4th minus. Okay, so what you're going to end up doing is change. You're going to need to change all of the signs here. So this is going to be plus 2x to the 4th plus 7x cubed plus 4x squared and then plus 12. I made a mistake, let me know. Okay, so I made a mistake here. That's going to be minus 4x squared, right? If you change the sign here. I'm just going to combine it with that. I like to change my sign first and then just combine it. So we have 2x to the 4th. What did I do? Yeah, what? I don't know why I did that. So that's going to be negative 2x to the fourth. Do we have an x cubed term? That's going to be plus 7x cubed. Then we have minus 4x squared. Do we have an x term? So just put plus 0x, and then your last term is negative 12. We changed it to positive 12. Okay, so just combine like terms here. So bring down the negative 2x to the fourth. 2x cubed plus 7x cubed is, what's 2 plus 7? 9. So that's 9x cubed. Negative 5x squared and negative 4x squared, that's going to be negative 9x squared. 12x and 0x, 12x. 24 and 12 give you 36. So we're squaring h of x. So what is h of x? X minus 2. We're going to have x minus 2 squared. So it's going to be x minus 2 times x minus 2. If you want to use FOIL, if you want to distribute, you can, or if you want to use box method, you can. I like to just go ahead and use box method because that works for everything. We have x minus 2, x minus 2. X times x squared. X times negative 2 is negative 2x. Negative 2 times x is negative 2x. Negative 2 times negative 2 is 4. Combine the two middle terms. Negative 2x plus negative 2x is negative 4x. So we have x squared minus 4x minus 4. So this is a positive 4. Nope, we're done. Okay. So your classwork / homework. Is there another one on your? Okay. What does it say? Yes, we have 8, which says m of 2, and m of x equals 2x cubed minus 5x squared plus 12x plus 24. So you are plugging in a 2 every time you have an x or m of x. Okay, so we have an x here, we have an x here, and here. Everywhere you see an x, you're going to plug in the 2. So we have 2. I like to set up parentheses where the x goes, and then fill in my x. So everywhere I see an x, I'm going to put a 2. Just here, here, and here. All right. Help me out with your calculators. What is, well, 2 cubed is 8. 8 times 2 is 16. What's 2 squared? 4. 4 times negative 5 is negative 20. Then what's 12 plus 2? So you're going to work left to right. What's 16 minus 20? 16 minus 20? -4. So what's 24 plus 24? What's -4 plus 48? What does number 9 say? P of -1? Nine. P of x says 3x squared plus 9x minus 12. Everywhere you see an x, you're going to plug in a -1. Okay, so plug in a -1. What's -1 squared? 1. What's 3 times 1? What's 9 times -1? 9, and then minus 12. Work left to right. 3 minus 9 is? Minus 12. And then number 2, you've got W and parentheses 2 next to it. W of x, Wx says 2x to the 4th minus 7x cubed plus 4x squared minus 12. Everywhere you see an x, you're going to plug in a 2. What is 2 to the 4th power? What's 2 to the 4th power? What's 2 to the 4th power? 16. What's 16 times 2? What's 2 to the 3rd power? 8. What's 8 times 7? And then what's 2 squared? What's 4 times 4? Plug that in your calculator. What do you get? And when it's addition or subtraction, multiplication or division, you just move left to right. Now you can do the assignment. The assignment is in Canvas. It is the worksheet that is attached. So you're just going to put in your answers you get for the worksheet. You're going to put in your answers. That's the same thing on Canvas. It's a Canvas quiz, and it's called 9-9 Polynomial Operations and Function Notation. You just input your answers. Yes. Due by midnight.